There's a Bible on the left and the sun on the right. Yeah, you know who's gonna win this fight. There's a Bible on the left and the sun on the right. Yeah, you know who's gonna win this, win this.
Maybe it was all a fairy tale. Couldn't lie to me any longer. Cotton candy that was in your hair, it parading in the clouds of smoke now. But it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out. Yeah, it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out. No matter what, yeah. Where's the silver, where's the strawberry? Was only meant to be a once it over. I don't think I like it anymore. Same old story again. But it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out. Yeah, it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out. No matter what, yeah, never gonna take the pain from somebody you can't explain. Oh, where they come from, oh, where they come from. Yeah, it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out.
There's a Bible on the left and the sun on the right. Yeah, you know who's gonna win this fight. There's a Bible on the left and the sun on the right. Yeah, you know who's gonna win this, win this.
I want to for you. I know the Lord only got the power of.
There's a Bible on the left and the sun on the right.
Yeah, it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out. Yeah, it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out. No matter what, yeah, never let me take the blame from somebody you can't explain. Oh, where they come from, oh, where they come from. But it feels so good, oh, it's gonna hurt your heart to get out.
For the drums, there is a kick, a snare, and a hi-hat. Let's just do the drum solo. So this is the kick. Very stompy, very loud. The hi-hat is this. I tried to have a rhythm for the hi-hat, but it doesn't change throughout the whole time, and it only plays in the chorus. And then I doubled the snares together, so there's two snares. And then at the end of every 4 bars, like a running up snare. So that is how I did that. There's also shakers as well that I included. For the verse, it's a different set of drums because I wanted to include a clap. So what I did for that is that I had a different kick. A kick that's a bit softer. And then I had 2 claps. one clap that plays every other beat, and then one clap that plays on every other one as well. And that was just because I wanted to have claps in the verses and then snares in the chords, snares in the chorus. So for the bass, what I did was that in the verse, it's very plucky. So I did a lot of different layers. Here's the first layer for the bass. Well, here's the first bass layer for the verse bass. Very squelchy. And then here's the next one. And then that is very like low. And here's the last one. And that's just very textured. And altogether, they sound very strong. For the chorus, it was a very long-held reef bass, which is side-chained with tau filter. All of the sounds are from Alchemy or Stock Logic. But this is what the reef bass sounds like. And it's just that the whole time. The whole time it's just following the root note. For the chords, in the verse, it's very different because it's a one arpeggio the whole time. And then I automated a filter and also automated the distortion to make it have the automation. And then there's also some like chord stabs that also happen as well. So that's the chord stabs. That happens in verse 2 just for some variation. That doesn't happen in the chorus. What happens in the chorus is that there is a main chord sound, but it's not the main chord sound is not a stack of 3 notes. It's just a lead sound. So this is the lead sound I'm talking about. Here are the layers. This is the first layer. Very buzzy and abrasive. The second layer. Pan to the left, and then this one pan to the right. Altogether, if you play this line with the bass chorus, it will play in fifths. And in Recession pop, I've noticed they have a lot of fifths and thirds throughout a lot of their songs when they don't have chords that play in the actual song. So I tried to copy that with this song myself. So there's a B flat in the bass line, and there's an F in the lead line. And that's basically what I did for that. There is also the arpeggio that gets played as well. They're playing 2 different things. There's 2 different instruments, but they're playing the same thing, but just 2 different instruments. There's also this drone that plays. So this drone plays with this vocal chop, and they do a call and response. I got the vocal chop from a vocal pack. I don't know what, it's a like OVO vocal pack or something like that. I don't know what vocal pack it is. But vocal pack, I chopped up the vocals and I made a vocal rhythm. And then that played for one part, and then the drone played for the next part. And then finally there was just some atmospheric drone sounds I also had as well. and that just plays throughout the entire time. And all of the chords are sidechained with tau filter on the chord bus, and that is basically the whole song.